understand the Cancer sun, moon, and ascendant matters here. And what I suggest to people is you find out your sun, moon, and ascendant, and when you hear all of those signs, then you kind of blend it together and pay attention so you know what the possibilities are. So we're all going to be dealing with some collective energy, which I already posted, so you can go back and see it all. There's 3 parts to it, so please listen to all 3 parts and you'll understand why I'm asking you to listen, because you're going to learn what kind of energies are out there and available to you. All right, so this here is the card that we're talking about in terms of the Cancer theme in relation to the energy that's already out there. And it is the psychic card, basically. This is the, it also could be deceptions or unveiling deceptions or revealing deceptions of others. So this will be a really good month, or this theme of this month for March for that Cancer sun, moon, or ascendant is going to be paying close attention to energies or the situations that are around them. So if something creeps back into play, let's say something you thought you put to bed, it comes back. And that's not surprising because we do have a Mercury retrograde coming in, and you know how that shit stirs up old shit. And this is about things that are coming back. That's what that crayfish is about, coming out of the water. It is like something that you thought you put to bed comes back with its crusty little bullshit, and now you got to deal with it, okay? So that card there is definitely going to be for you. Use your psychic energy, use your intuition to navigate the waters. If you feel something, if your instincts are telling you something, I say listen to it. Cancer, you are a very psychic sign to begin with. This is actually a card associated a lot to the Pisces. This is a Pisces card. So it's really just sort of doubling back in terms of psychic knowing, psychic energy, mystical vibes, those types of things. So pay attention and follow your instincts. Yummy recipe I will post at the end of the video when I repost. And this is a lobster biscuit. That's a lobster soup. Isn't that yummy? And it's got all the recipe in there. They say if you eat your medicine, it makes you well. It helps strengthen the energy for love. Let's find out what love will bring Cancer sun, moon, and ascendant for the month of March. Let's see what we got. Okay, so codependent relations, got to be mindful of that. You might have a tendency to sort of set yourself up for situations that are not so good. At least this way have been something that you've learned from the past and you're not necessarily wanting to bring it in. And part of the problem, though, is you're very kind and giving and generous in lots of ways. And I think when you give too much of yourself, people tend to take advantage of that. So this month of March, I see you kind of staying on your own, being more mindful, watching carefully before you step all the way in. So I suppose month of March is a re-loving of self, which is not a problem. I think that's a really good thing. Maybe your finances aren't as good as they have been, or that's true of many people though. So yeah, it looks like finances are a little slouchy, and really you can't afford to go out that much, so you don't, and you just get a lot of stuff done at home. And the things that you do go out for, you don't spend too much money. You might meet up with someone that I personally do not like, and I'll just tell you about them so you know. It looks like a male, or it could be a female, but has this male energy. But the kind of energy is, well, if anybody knows the tarot cards, it is the King of Wands in reverse. And I have always felt that to be the worst dude in the deck. Most selfish, most perverted, racist, all the wrong things, okay? Prideful prick, yeah, okay? The level of yuck depends on the level of yuck. So this one, though, comes up with the energy of the 8 of Cups and then the Moon card. So I'm going to say the possibility of this person resurfacing in this month. And actually we had a resurfacing on the last one too. So yeah, be careful. This Mercury retrograde may very well bring up some unsavory relations, or where there has been certain situations that have not been closed. It's not closed. The wound is still gaping. Be careful of that, because that looks like it might surface. And again, with that Moon card, it does tell me to tell you to follow your instincts and shut doors quickly if that comes up, for sure. I see, you know, you thinking about what it is you want, what type of person you want. So, you know, you might be dealing with something from the past, as in terms of an ex. It could also just be making sure that you never, ever, ever fall into that type of situation again. Just take your time. Just take your time. You have for health for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the month of March. Well, believe it or not, you can't make this shit up. That dude shows up again, and now he's not with the 8 of Cups. He's with the 5 of Cups. Well, you can't. It's all got some heavy stuff. Okay, I don't normally get this type of heavy stuff for people when I do this. STDs. There could be some circumstances that have some leftover residue from experiences. So yeah, STDs are a possibility. If there's any kind of, you know, situation that you're wondering about in terms of your sexual energy, if you think you need some healing there, go take a moment and get checked out for sure. Yeah, it could even be like cold sores, herpes. Yeah, all of those things are very possible. So if you Cancer, take care of yourself. So as far as health goes, yeah, it could be some sexually transmittable situation. There's that. And it could also just be emotionally, you're not feeling like you want to get involved because of something like that, you know, to be honest with you. So, and if you are in a relationship already, maybe there's a yeast infection or, you know, some sort of resurfacing of something that you just needs a little break or time out. We can get some money stuff stirred up for our Cancer friends. What we got for that? All right, Cancer. Oh, well, that's better than it was. I can tell you that. Yay. Look at that. Well, there's some good stuff here. Don't worry. So look at. This is a devil card, but the dude's in reverse. So this means you've been fighting with the devil. You win. You win. You let go of those chains. You're out of here. You're like, no. And I'm going to say here, this card can often speak of having a little trip. Okay, I often see this as either love or travel, but where it's showing up in money, I'm going to say a couple things. First of all, the next 2 months going to be very significant around finances, and it's for good. So good. See, there is something good there, Claire. And also, you might have just enough money to take a trip you were thinking about taking. So yeah, you go ahead and do that. You got the Four of Pentacles right underneath it. It might be a little bit of a struggle getting out, but you could be able to go for a little while. Why the hell not, right? And then, of course, if there's any new things on the agenda, if you've got some ideas or opportunities, or just some interest in getting more involved in something that maybe you haven't done but you've wanted to do, this is going to be a really good month for that in terms of turning your ideas and your passions into money. So you go ahead and do it. Okay, this is good. You got the Fool card, and then right after that, the Eight of Pentacles. Honestly, these are very good cards. As far as money, it tells me to tell you, use your skills, use your knowledge, use what you got, and you will have no problem making money in the long run. So money's not a bad thing. It's not as bad as it has been, is the point. And also, if there's anybody out there that has to pay you, maybe there's a legal situation or some sort of judgment that is made in your favor, yeah, finance is on its way. Okay?